everyone, welcome to University Academy YouTube channel. So we are doing network analysis and synthesis subject and आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग देखेंगे रेसिप्रोसिटी थ्योरम एंड सब्स्टिट्यूशन थ्योरम. So सबसे पहले हम लोग देखेंगे रेसिप्रोसिटी थ्योरम. So it states that in a linear bilateral single source network the ratio of excitation to the response is constant when the position of excitation and the response are interchanged. So in a linear bilateral network which is consisting of single source and it should be independent source. Okay, so dependent नहीं होना चाहिए. So independent source, it can be either voltage source or it can be either independent current source. Okay, no dependent source should be present in the circuit. Okay, so if dependent sources are there, then the reciprocity theorem will not be applicable. Okay, so consisting of single source, then the ratio of excitation means input, okay, to the response means output, is constant when the position of excitation and the responses are interchanged. It means suppose हमारे पास एक linear bilateral network है and suppose this is branch X जहाँ पे हमने एक excitation connect किया, that is independent voltage source V1 connect किया, and we are taking the response, it means we are taking the output in suppose branch Y, that is we are measuring some current I2. Then if we take the ratio of excitation, that is V1. Okay, so V1 यहाँ पे क्या है, excitation, that is input which we are applying to this circuit. Okay, and the response is I2. Okay, so this is response means output. So now if we exchange the position of excitation and response, it means अब हम excitation जो है वो y branch में connect करेंगे and the response we will obtain in the branch x. It means हमने response and excitation की जो position है उसको interchange कर दिया. Then जो ratio होगा excitation and response का, it will be constant. Okay, so यहाँ पे V2 क्या है, this is excitation which is connected in the branch y. Okay, and I1 is the response obtained when it is taken in the branch X. So both the ratios will be constant. It means they will be equal to each other. Okay. So अगर हम voltage source connect करते हैं, then we will be taking V by I ratio, because input हमारा क्या होगा voltage and output क्या होगा current. लेकिन अगर हमारे network में independent current source है, then the excitation will become current, that is I1, and then response will be voltage, so that is I1 by V2. It will be equal to, now the current source, it will be connected in the branch Y, so it will be equal to I2 by V1. Okay, so it means it can be a ratio of V by I, or it can be a ratio of I by V. Okay, so now let us see some important points. This theorem is valid for the network in which linear and bilateral elements are present. So if the network is containing non-linear elements like, so non-linear elements like diode, okay, like diode, BJT, MOSFET, op-amp, so these are non-linear devices. Okay, or op-amp, that is operational amplifier, then this theorem is not applicable. Okay, now this theorem is only valid when the single independent voltage source or the current source is present. It means the network should not contain any dependent source. Okay, so should not contain any dependent source in it. Okay, so if dependent sources are present in the network, then also the theorem will not be applicable. And last important point is the initial conditions are assumed to be zero in the reciprocity theorem. It means that, so अगर किसी भी नेटवर्क में एनर्जी स्टोरेज एलिमेंट्स हैं लाइक इंडक्टर एंड कैपेसिटर, सो दे स्टोर द एनर्जी. इंडक्टर स्टोर द एनर्जी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, ओके, एंड कैपेसिटर स्टोर द एनर्जी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. So it should be initially uncharged. Okay, it means the current through the inductor, it should be zero. Okay, at t is equal to 0 negative, so it should be 0 ampere, and the voltage across the capacitor, it should be 0 volt. It means the inductor and capacitor, it should be initially discharged. Okay, so they should be initially discharged. It means their initial conditions, they should be zero in reciprocity theorem, then only it will be applicable. So let us see a question based on the reciprocity theorem. Okay, so a network is given which is consisting of a single independent voltage source. Okay, so if I1 in the given circuit is 6 ampere, so this is I1 and it is equal to 6 ampere, what will be the current I2 in the following circuit? So in this circuit we have to find out the value of this I2 current. Okay, so both the circuits are consisting of single independent voltage source. Okay, and remaining network, it is same in both the circuits, that is here it is 8 ohm, then 4 ohm, 6 ohm, 24 ohm, okay, and then 2 ohm. So in this circuit 1 जो excitation है, it means input 144 volt, it is connected suppose in this branch x. Okay, and the response, it means output जो है current we are measuring from the branch y. Okay, so now if we take the ratio of excitation to the response, excitation means input, and if we take the ratio of response, it will be constant. Okay, so in the first circuit our excitation is 144 volt. Okay, and we are getting a response which is I1, okay, which is 6 ampere. Now अब हमने क्या है कि एक्साइटेशन की जो पोजीशन है वो चेंज कर दिया, मींस एक्साइटेशन इज नाउ प्रेजेंट इन द ब्रांच y and response we are taking from the branch x. Okay, so now excitation value is again same, which is 144, so this is 144 by, now response is I2. Okay, so substitute the value of I1, so it will be equal to 144 by I1 is 6 ampere, it is equal to 144 by I2. So from here we are getting the value of I2 current as 6 ampere. Okay, so this is the answer. Now let us see one more question. So use the data of the figure A. The current I in the circuit of the figure B is. Okay, so this is figure A and this is figure B, in which in the figure B we have to find out the value of the current I. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या है, figure A में क्या है कि हमें एक independent voltage source given है which is 10 volt. Okay, so suppose it is connected, suppose this is branch X. Okay, and यहाँ पे क्या है कि हम जो current measure कर रहे हैं, suppose this is in branch y and we are measuring the current which is 2 ampere. So all the three conditions which you have seen in the node point are satisfied. It means it is consisting of only one independent source. Okay, and the network is linear because it is consisting of only resistor. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या है, कोई भी inductor और capacitor नहीं है, so we will assume that the circuit is initially uncharged, okay, or discharged. Now we are measuring the response in the branch y which is 2 ampere. Now in the figure B एक्साइटेशन की जो पोजीशन है वो चेंज हो गई एंड नाउ इट इज प्रेजेंट इन द ब्रांच वाई एंड द रिस्पॉन्स दैट इज आउटपुट वी आर मेजरिंग इन द ब्रांच एक्स. ओके, सो नाउ इफ वी टेक द रेशियो ऑफ एक्साइटेशन to the response. Okay, so excitation here is input which is voltage source and response is output we are getting in the branch y, so it will remain constant. Okay, so see in the figure A. सो यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो एक्साइटेशन है वो क्या है 10 वोल्ट. सो आपको क्या है पोलैरिटीज़ का भी ध्यान रखना है. तो जो 10 वोल्ट है उसमें अपवर्ड जो टर्मिनल है दैट इज़ पॉजिटिव एंड बिलो टर्मिनल इज़ नेगेटिव, सो दैट इज़ 10 and the current is in the downward direction. Okay, so, and it is 2 ampere. Now let us come to the figure B. So now जो excitation है it is in the branch y and its value is 20 volt. Okay, so दोनों voltage source की जो polarity है they are same, so we will take plus 20. Okay, but now here the current is moving in the upward direction which is opposite to that of the current 2 ampere, because 2 ampere current जो है वो downward direction में है and I current is going in the upward direction, so we have to take minus of I. Okay, then only the V by I ratio it will be constant. So from here we can simplify, it will be equal to, so I current we are getting as minus of 4 ampere. Okay, so it means option C is correct. Next theorem is substitution theorem. So it states that any branch in a linear or a non-linear network, it means it is applicable to both the networks whether it is linear or non-linear network, so it may be substituted by a different branch without disturbing the voltage and the current in the entire network, provided the new branch has the same set of the terminal voltage and the current as the original branch. It means suppose अगर आपके पास कोई भी एक नेटवर्क है, वो लीनियर भी हो सकता है एंड नॉन लीनियर भी हो सकता है, ठीक है, तो उसकी किसी भी ब्रांच को हम रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू दैट ब्रांच इज 1 एम्पियर, तो उस ब्रांच को रेसिस्टेंस को हम रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं विद 1 एम्पियर करंट सोर्स सच दैट कि उस रेजिस्टेंस के अक्रॉस जो वोल्टेज है एंड जो करंट था दैट शुड रिमेन सेम एज दैट ऑफ द प्रीवियस सर्किट. ओके, सो एग्जाम्पल्स की हेल्प से समझते हैं. सपोज आई एम टेकिंग अ सिंपल सर्किट विच इज कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ अ independent voltage source, and suppose I am taking two resistance. One is, suppose this is 4 ohm, and the voltage suppose I am taking 10 volt. Okay, and suppose this is resistance 6. Okay, so now this is 6 ohm. I have taken two resistance and one independent voltage source. Now what is the current flowing in this circuit? So if we apply the KVL, the value of current I, it is given by V by R. So यहाँ पे voltage जो है उसकी value कितनी है 10 volt, and 4 ohm and 6 ohm they are connected in series. Okay, so it will be equal to 4 plus 6, that is 10. So current flowing is 1 ampere. So it is 1 ampere. Now this current flowing is 1 ampere. Now in the 4 ohm, करंट जो है इस टर्मिनल पे सबसे पहले एंटर करेगा, सो दिस इज प्लस एंड करंट विल लीव फ्रॉम हेयर. सिमिलरली इन द 6 ohm resistance, the current will enter from this terminal and it will leave from this terminal. Now what is the voltage drop across this 4 ohm? So voltage drop, it is given by V is equal to I into R as per Ohm's law. So it is given by 4 into 1, that is 4 volt is a voltage drop across this 4 ohm resistance, and the voltage drop across 6 ohm, it is given by 6 into 1, so it will be equal to 6 volt. And also same current will be flowing through this 6 ohm and 4 ohm as they are connected in series. Okay, so now इस सर्किट को हम रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं, दैट इज इस 4 ohm का हम सब्सटीट्यूट बना सकते हैं, दैट इज let us consider 6 ohm. Okay, so यहाँ पे we are having a 10 volt battery. Okay, and 4 ohm will remain as it is. We want a substitute of 6 ohm. So now this 6 ohm, it can be replaced either by a 6 volt battery, or it can be replaced by a current source whose value is 1 ampere, because 6 ohm के थ्रू जो current flow कर रहा है वो 1 ampere, तो हम उस resistance को replace कर सकते हैं by the current source whose value will be 1 ampere, or 6 ohm can be replaced by a 6 volt battery. Okay, so let us draw the circuit. So it can be replaced by a battery. So यहाँ पे आप जो terminals consider करेंगे that should be same polarity. So यहाँ पे क्या है plus minus, so you should consider plus minus here, and the value of voltage source, it will be equal to the voltage which is across 6 ohm. Now the current in this circuit, if you calculate, it will remain the same. Okay, so suppose I am denoting the current flowing in this circuit, it is suppose I1. So what is the value of I1? It is given by current is flowing in this path, so high potential is 10 and it will be minus 6 by resistance is 4, so this is 4 by 4, so that is 1 ampere. It means current value is same. It means current में कोई भी चेंज नहीं आया, जो ओरिजिनल सर्किट में करंट था सेम करंट वी आर गेटिंग. नाउ इफ वी कैलकुलेट आर इक्विवेलेंट, सो इन दिस सर्किट द वैल्यू ऑफ आर इक्विवेलेंट वी आर गेटिंग 4 ohm plus 6 ohm, that is 10 ohm. So if we calculate the R equivalent for this circuit, so what is the resistance for this voltage source? So for this voltage source, resistance is given by V by I, so it will be equal to voltage source is 1, current is 1 ampere, so that is 6 ohm. So if we calculate R equivalent, again it will be same, that is 10 ohm. Okay, so we can also draw one more circuit, that is this 6 ohm, it can be substituted by a current source whose value will be 1 ampere. So let us draw the circuit. So this is 10 volt. Okay, and this is 4 ohm. So now this 6 ohm, it can be substituted by the current source. Now the current through this 6 ohm, it is flowing in the downward direction, so you have to mark the arrow in this direction. Okay, and the value of current source, it will be 1 ampere. Okay, so if we find out the voltage across this, okay, so now the current flowing in this circuit is 1 ampere, so current will enter into this, so this is positive and current यहाँ से leave करेगा, so this is minus. Now what is the voltage drop? So current flowing is 1 ampere, resistance is 4 ohm, so the voltage drop across this is 4 volt. Now total voltage applied to this circuit is 10 volt. 4 volt has dropped across this 4 ohm, so remaining voltage it will appear across this 1 ampere. Okay, and similarly then you can find the resistance of this current source, which is given by V by I, so it will be equal to 6 ohm is the resistance. So R equivalent for both the circuit is same, so this is known as a substitution theorem. Okay, so let us see a question. In the figure shown below, suppose if we connect a voltage source of 4 volt with the internal resistance of 2 ohm at 1 dash with the positive terminal at 1 dash. It means the voltage source is having the positive terminal at 1 dash. Okay, so this is 1 dash terminal. Now we have to find out the current flowing through this 4 ohm. That is, we have to find out the value of this current I. So let us draw the circuit. So here we are having a 2 ampere current source. Okay, now it is connected in parallel with a 2 ohm resistance. So this is 2 ohm resistance and this is also 2 ohm, and now here this is a 4 ohm resistance through which the current flowing is I current, and we have to find out the value of this I resistance. Okay, now this is terminal 1 and this is terminal 1 dash. Okay, so it is saying a voltage source is connected with the internal resistance. So as we know that in case of voltage source, resistance is connected in series with the battery. Okay, so this is resistance, and now it is connected, positive terminal is at 1 dash. Okay, so this is suppose voltage source, positive terminal is at 1 dash, so this will be negative. Value of voltage source is 4 volt and internal resistance value is 2 ohm. Okay, so now we can apply the source transformation. As this 2 ampere current source, it is connected in parallel with the 2 ohm resistance, so we can apply source transformation. Okay, so we can apply source transformation. So with the help of source transformation, this current source it will be converted into the voltage source. So now this current source it will be converted into the voltage source. So it will be, so voltage source की series में resistance आएगा and this is voltage source. So what is the value of V? So V is given by I into R. So यहाँ पे current source की जो value है that is 2 ampere and the resistance connected in parallel with the current source is 2 ohm. So voltage source it will be of value 4 volt. Okay, and this arrow indicate the positive terminal. So positive terminal upward and negative terminal is downward. Okay, and the value of resistance it remain the same. Okay, then we are having a 2 ohm resistance is there, and this is 4 ohm through which current flowing is I ampere, जिसकी value we have to find out, and this is 4 ohm and this is battery, that is this was negative terminal. Okay, so this is minus and then it is plus, and this is 4 volt and this is 2 ohm and this is I current. So now we can solve this circuit using the nodal analysis. So this network is having two node, one is this node and another is this node. So nodal analysis apply करते वक्त we have to consider one node as a reference node. So I am taking this node as a reference. Okay, now suppose the potential at this node is V of V1. Okay, now first of all let us mark the currents in the outward direction. Okay, so now let us apply the nodal analysis at the node at which the potential is V1. Okay, so sum of incoming current is equal to sum of outgoing current. So यहाँ पे हमने जितने भी currents mark करी हैं that is outgoing current. Okay, so what is the value of this current? So it will be given by V1. Okay, so this is V1 minus 4. Okay, because this 4 volt it will give the current, क्योंकि positive terminal क्या है upward है, so it will give the current in this direction which will be opposing our marked current. Okay, so that is why minus, and total resistance is 4 ohm because both are connected in series, then plus V1 minus 0 by resistance is 4 ohm then V1. So now current we have marked in this direction, and the 4 volt is having positive terminal downward, so it will also give the current in this direction. So both the currents are in the same direction, so it means this 4 volt is supporting our current. So अगर support करेगा तो plus, and अगर oppose करेगा तो minus, and resistance in this path is 2 ohm, so this is equal to 0. So let us take the LCM as 4. So this is V1 minus 4 plus V1 plus 2v1 plus 8 is equal to 0. So if we simplify, we are getting 4v1, it is equal to minus 8 plus 4, which is equal to minus of 4. So from here we are getting as v1 as minus 1 volt. Okay, so this is minus 1 volt. Now हमें v1 पता लग गया. We have to find out the current I. So current I is flowing from v1 to reference potential, that is ground potential. So I current, it will be equal to V1 by resistance is 4. Okay, so as I current, it is equal to V1 minus low potential is 0 by 4. So V1 we have obtained as minus 1, so it is minus 1 by 4, so it is minus 0.25 ampere. Okay, so this is the answer. Minus 0.25 is option A is correct. Okay, so now let us see next question. In the following circuit, the current I1 is. So this circuit is consisting of two independent current source, and both the current source are connected in parallel with the resistance. So we can apply the source transformation. So we have to apply source transformation two times, that is एक बार हम यहाँ पे अप्लाई करेंगे and one time here, because both the current source are connected in parallel with the resistance. So we will convert this current source into voltage source. So suppose it will be now consisting of a resistance which will be connected in series with the battery. So this is voltage source. So now we have to find out the value of this voltage source. So this V1, suppose it is given by I into R. So what is the value of current source? That is 40 milliampere, that is 40 into 10 to the power minus 3, and resistance here is 100 ohm. So V1 we are getting as, so it will be equal to 4 volt. So now this voltage source value is 4 volt, and the resistance value, it will remain same, and it will be connected in series with the voltage source. Now this is 200 ohm. Okay, and now this will also be converted into the voltage source. Okay, and arrow indicate the positive terminal. So दोनों ही cases में मैंने positive terminal को upward consider किया है. So resistance value will be 50 ohm. Okay, so this is 50 ohm, and here V2, it will be equal to I into R. So current source value is 10 milliampere, that is 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 into resistance is 50, so that is 500 millivolt. So it will be equal to 0.5 volt. Okay, so this is 0.5 volt, and current in this loop is I1 current, whose value we have to find out. Okay, so this current I1, so we can apply the KVL in this path. Okay, so let us apply the KVL in this loop. So let us start from here. So सबसे पहले जो sign आएगा, we will consider that is minus 4. So current is entering into this terminal, so this is plus and minus, and this is plus and minus because यहाँ पे current enter कर रहा है, and it will leave from here, and this is positive and this is negative. So this is plus 100, and current flowing is I1, then plus 200 into I1 plus 50 into I1, and this is positive terminal is coming first, so this is plus 0.5, that is sum of all the voltages is equal to 0, so it will be equal to 350 I1, it is equal to 4 minus 0.5, so it is equal to 3.5. Okay, so I1 current we are getting as 3.5 by 350, which is equal to, so it will be equal to 10 milliampere. Okay, so 10 milliampere is option A. So this is the right answer. Now let us see next question. Find the voltage V0 shown in the circuit in the volts. So V0 is the voltage across this 18 ohm. Okay, and these two branches are connected in parallel, so it means the voltage across both the branches, it will be same, that is V naught, and we have to find out the value of this V naught. So if we take this as a reference node, then the potential at this node, it will be equal to V naught, because both the branches are connected in parallel, and in parallel the voltage is same. Okay, and also here a current source is given which is connected in parallel with the resistance, so we can apply the source transformation. Okay, so by the source transformation, this current source is, it will be converted into a voltage source. Okay, and the value of voltage source, it is given by I into R, so that is 16 into 5, so this is 80 volt. Okay, so now a voltage source will be there, it will be connected in series with the resistance. Okay, so arrow indicate the positive terminal will be upward and negative terminal will be downward. Okay, so the value of resistance, it will remain same, that is 5 ohm, and voltage source, it will be 80 volt, and now this is 4 ohm resistance. Okay, and here we are having a battery of 32 volt, and this is 9 ohm resistance. Okay, so this is 9 ohm, this is 32 volt, and this is 18 ohm, and this is open circuited. Okay, so this is V naught. Okay, so now if we take this as a reference potential, then the potential at this node, it will be equal to V naught. Okay, we have to find out the value of this V naught, so we can solve this using the nodal analysis. So let us mark the current in the outward direction. Okay, so as it is open circuit, no current will flow through this path. Now let us apply the nodal analysis. Okay, so the value of this current, it will be equal to V naught minus of 80 divided by total resistance is 9 ohm, then plus it is V naught, current is in downward direction, and this 32 volt, it will give the current in upward direction, so which will be opposing, so that is minus 32, resistance is 9, then plus V naught by 18, it is equal to 0. Okay, so now LCM will be 18, so this is 2V naught minus 160 plus 2V naught minus 64 plus V naught, it is equal to 0. So if we simplify, it will be equal to 5 V naught, it is equal to 160 plus 64 is 224. So from here V naught we are getting as 224 by 5, which is equal to 44.8 वोल्ट. ओके, सो दिस इज़ द वैल्यू ऑफ द वी नॉट. एंड आज के लिए इतना ही. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम लोग कवर करेंगे मिलमेंस थ्योरम, कंपनसेशन थ्योरम एंड टेलीजेंस थ्योरम. सो अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा है तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर करें. थैंक यू.